Bitcoin, since getting through its all-time highs on the 10th of this month, has basically flatlined. Many people anticipate that above a previous all-time high there's simply no structural resistance whatsoever. We know that this is actually not the case. And Bitcoin knows it too, because it came up through all of this structure and has been flatlining. In this video, we're going to look at if the Bitcoin bull run is over or if there's more to go. This is an incredibly important video. Let's run the numbers. Please let me know in the comments, do you think Bitcoin is just starting its bull run or just finished or just in the middle? How long do you think it has to go? We'll be diving in more deeply on these topics in future videos. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Bitcoin is currently $118,150. We can see structural support at that 117,900 and slightly above. At around the 118,700 mark, there is overhead structural resistance. Across the weekend, we've seen basically flat momentum and then picking up. It can get very anxiety-ridden when you're just chasing price and never knowing where the ceilings are or where the floors are. One thing is very clear, Bitcoin must get through this 118,700 level. It's absolutely vital. Now let's look a little bit above and see what structure exists above that area. Of course, we've got this 119,000 structural overhead resistance level when we get through that 118,700. But up here is the next one, which is around the $121,000 level. This is a very important structural resistance level, and we could structurally overshoot it. But of course, Bitcoin must get above this resistance level first. This is why it's a lot easier to just look structurally. You always have the facts in front of you. For example, if we can't get through this structural resistance level, just say we just ping pong around here for a little while longer. If we can't get above it, we're not going to this level. That is the important thing. But what happens if we dip under the 117,900 level? Okay, let's have a bit of a look. We've actually got quite a bit of underpinning structural support. It's a little bit lighter than these levels, but it's still good. And with earnings season now underway, some things could get a little bit turbulent, and this is the previous all-time high, just this purple line down there. So when we look at it, we know that we've got a certain amount of underpinning structural support, and we're just dealing with the consolidation between these two levels at the current time. So how is Bitcoin actually faring? Is the bull run over? Is it just beginning? What the heck is going on? Let's check it out. When we look back on past history, the BIC Cycle top indicator has done an incredible job of pinning the tops. It's literally two moving averages. Now, when these moving averages touch and cross, that's it, pretty much game over. So what's going on right now? Are they crossing? Not even close. They're looking like, if things keep on going this way, we're just getting started. Let's swap our views into looking at the rainbow indicator. Now, what is it indicating right now? It's basically indicating that things are just starting to warm up. We're not even into the higher bands yet. And when we get into the higher bands, it is potentially very explosive. We've seen a lot of alts just taking off recently. If you're liking the content, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We have one of the best communities on YouTube, and you're very welcome here. For example, if we look at the top 9 cryptos, we can see literally over the past week, Ethereum has come up 25%, XRP 23% up, BNB not really up that much, nearly 9%, Solana nearly 12%, Doge over 35%, go Doge, and ADA nearly 17% up. I would suggest that the crypto market will be going up and down on its journey to the top. So if you FOMO in at the wrong time, that's always a bit of a problem. And the way to not do that is to simply know what the structure is. We already know what the structure is on Bitcoin. We know the key levels that we need to look at. We're not guessing, we're not hoping, we're not praying. We know what they are. And of course, the memes and all of the sub-alts cannot do well if Bitcoin is diving down. Please understand that. Therefore, we must know what Bitcoin is doing structurally to understand what our beloved alts can be doing under the hood. And look at Conflux, wow, over 100% up. As we go into the bull run proper, we're going to see incredible gains. And the one thing that we do know, the structural resistance levels above a lot of different cryptos are thinning out. We can also see from the greatest losers, they're not really lost that much. In fact, if you look at Curve, it's actually up nearly 45%, but just down just a tad on the past 24 hours. This means that the crypto market is getting really overheated, and we can see that because the stable coins are in the top losers. If we look into the Bitcoin bubble index, we can see this bubble-like behavior at previous cycle tops. What is it right now? It's pretty low. So if you consider this particular bubble action, we are really early. This makes it very important to look structurally at Bitcoin. A lot of the time, people just look at a particular chart and hope and pray. Hoping and praying is not a strategy. And you can see even inside Bitcoin Google Trends, the search interest is literally non-existent. People haven't even caught on that this is an issue yet. You are so early. When we look at net unrealized profit and loss, or NUPL, at the peak of Bitcoin price action, pretty much everybody has unrealized profits. But that can soon disappear when the structure changes. That's why we must keep our eye on the structure. Inside every single bull run, you'll see 20, 30, 40, even 50% retracements. You must keep your eyes on the structural levels. And if you've got PTSD from previous bull runs, please pop in PTSD in the comments. First of all, it's really important that you believe that success is possible. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past, you're always a new and improved version of yourself each and every day, and that's really important. Rule 309, first believe profit is possible. Also, Rule 373, believe you deserve success. Rule 373 is really vital because if you deep down believe you don't deserve success, you will engage in self-sabotage. Profit is always possible. If you look at the markets from a structural perspective, you're ahead of the game already. You can listen to whatever stories people would like to tell you, but everything comes down to the reality of price and structure. For example, if Bitcoin is plummeting through structural support levels, guess what the alts are doing? They're following at way greater percentage loss. And what if it goes the other way? Bitcoin is punching through overhead structural resistance. The alts will be doing the same thing. All you need to do is to keep your eye on structure, believe that profit is possible, and believe you deserve success. We do the CTKS Creed, which are daily positive affirmations for abundance and financial success and also happiness. If you know the universe wants you to succeed, every day you can show kindness, integrity, and gratitude. Why is this important? A lot of people think that these things are weaknesses. Your happiness is never a weakness. Life is not about what you get, it's about who you become. And just knowing that opportunities in life reset every single day. You can start small and scale, and just know you are worthy of every great success. You don't have to sprint towards it. It's going to come to you no matter what. And to many people who are going through life pullbacks, please know that our love and healing thoughts are with you. You're not alone, and the sun will come out again. One thing that we have inside the Creed, life pullbacks give me strength for the next life rally. If you're going through hell, please just keep on moving on, keep on going through that. You'll get to the other side. Just stay dedicated and committed. If you focus on winning and learning and never blaming, you become a learning machine. And as a community, we focus on positive excellence, especially solving our problems with that. We know that all results come from the mind, and a better mind creates better outcomes. With better habits creating a better life. It literally all comes down to habits. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again in the next video. Bye for now.